Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Right, imagine this. You wake up, you check your smartwatch, your heart rate, your sleep cycle, your stress levels, all recorded. You visit a hospital, your blood, your genome, your diagnosis stored. You download a health app, your behavior, your habits, your risk predicted. Now, ask yourself one question. Who owns all of that? Not your body, your data. So in this part one, I want to focus on about the new while. The new while is not while, it's you. In the 20th century, power belonged to those who controlled while. In the 21st century, power belongs to those who control data. But not just any data, biological data. We're now living in the era of digital health data, where your body is continuously translated into measurable, storable, and tradable information. Hospitals, insurance companies, tech platforms, and even governments are building vast ecosystems fueled by your biological signals. And here is the uncomfortable truth. You're not just a patient anymore, you are the product. Now, in this part, I want to focus on the illusion of consent. We often believe we agree to share our data, right? And when there is a pop-up page appears and we just simply click accept. We sign consent forms. But is this really consent? In law, consent requires understanding, voluntariness, and controlled. Yet most patients do not understand how their genomic data may be used in future research, right? It's quite vague. Most users cannot trace where their wearable data flows. Like I'm also wearing the same thing, like smartwatch. But how this data flows to where? And most doctors themselves cannot fully explain data pipelines driven by artificial intelligence in healthcare. And this creates what philosophers call asymmetry of knowledge. And in such asymmetry, consent becomes performative. Now, in this part three, I just want to say that the body and your body as intellectual property. Now, here it where it becomes even more complex. Your genome, your DNA is uniquely yours, right? Yet biotech companies can sequence it, wow, and analyze it again, and patent discoveries derive from it. And this tension lies at the heart of genomic medicine. And let me pose a provocative question. If a company develops a life-saving drug based on patterns found in your DNA, do you deserve ownership or compensation from the companies of those produced smartwatch or recognition? Or does ownership belong to the lab that processed it, the algorithm that interpreted it, the institution that funded it? We are entering a world where the boundary between self and system is dissolving. Right. And the next part is about surveillance medicine. Well, medicine is no longer episodic. It is continuous. Through wearable devices, implants, and predictive systems, we're moving toward always on healthcare. And this is powered by technologies like Internet of Medical Things. And the promise is extraordinary. Early disease detection, personalized treatment, preventive care. But the risk is equally profound. Constant surveillance, behavioral manipulation, loss of autonomy. When your insurance premium changes based on your daily steps, when your employer assess your stress levels, is that healthcare or just simply manipulative or control? Right. In this part, let's look at the ethics beyond medicine. This is no longer just a medical issue. It is a question of philosophy, law, economics, human identity. Data ownership challenges traditional frameworks. Property law cannot easily define biological data. Medical ethics was built for doctor-patient relationships, not platform, user ecosystems. Even the principle of autonomy, central to medicine, which becomes under pressure because autonomy requires control and control requires ownership. Okay. Now, so how can we ensure and how can we look at our possible futures of this body data? So now let us consider three possible futures. The first one is corporate ownership model. Your data belongs to platforms. You receive convenience, but you lose sovereignty. And the second point is state ownership model. Governments control health data, and this may improve public health, but risk surveillance. And point number three is patient-centric ownership model. You own your data, you decide who assesses it, right? And how it is used, whether it is monetized. Emergent frameworks like data cooperatives and blockchain-based identity systems aim to restore this control, but they are still evolving. Now, in this part, let me talk about the doctor's ethical dilemma. So for doctors, this creates a new responsibility. Traditionally, doctors protect the body, the life. Now they must also protect the data, pretty much responsibility, because data can harm through breaches, through misuse, and through algorithmic bias. A misinterpreted data set can lead to misdiagnosis at scale. So the physician of 2026 is no longer just a healer, but a guardian of informational integrity. So in this video, as a closing, I just want to end with a final thought. For centuries, medicine has asked, how do we treat the body? But now we must ask, who controls the digital shadow of the body? Because your data is not just information, it is your risk, your future, your identity. If we fail to answer this question wisely, we may cure diseases, but lose something far more fundamental, ownership of ourselves. So the greatest medical question of our time is no longer how to heal the body, but how to ensure that in the age of data, the body still belongs to the human. All right, this will be the end of my public lecture. And I hope this says something to you, this enlightens you in somehow, some way. And I see you in my next video. God bless you bountifully in every aspect of your life. Remember, God loves you so much. Goodbye.